What's up, YouTube? Cell phone drug here. I'm sitting in the living room of my house, and I have this stool in front of me because I'm about to make another long video. Sorry. There's a camera flap on this case I'm using because since I'm using my iPod Touch 4th generation, and the thing just popped out of its holding, so yeah. So today I'm gonna do a versus video. David did one of these with his Droid Max versus his father's Galaxy Note 3 a few months ago, about probably around November or December, I don't remember, but today I'm going to do my first one. But before any of that, let's keep my everyday tradition alive by having one of these. Sorry fellas. That's some good stuff. Alright, so today, here are the phones I'll be reviewing. The Samsung Galaxy S6, which is my phone. It's like the newest phone out on the market with the Galaxy in the Galaxy lineup. This is the newest one out there. And the next one is this. It's an old one, but it could probably still do. This is the HTC Touch Pro 2. This thing is classic, and it's not an Android, it's a Windows. HTC used to run on Windows, but now they run Android. Like the One M9, which if I had here, I'd be using for this. So, both phones are off at the moment, so let's go and power them on and see which one runs fastest. I put my hands on the Galaxy. And both of these phones are, yes, both of these phones are running Verizon, the best carrier in the United States. So I'm gonna wait for this to boot up. So yeah, for startup comparison, the Galaxy starts up fastest. Yeah, I gotta answer this real quick. Yeah, oh, and yes, I have the fingerprint scanner activated. Oh, and yeah, that's my cat in the background, Brio. You guys remember him? Alright, come on, this thing is so slow. There we go. Alright, this took like 2 full minutes to power up. This thing is instant. So we will be checking a few things here, like internet speed, like everyday use, what it would be like, specs. Well, probably not that much on specs, but yeah, you got the gist of what this is about. So, both of these phones do have Wi-Fi, but this turns off regularly sometimes. That was Gmail, by the way, so. This phone is pretty boring. So, interestingly, it does show like the 7 continents on the back. Since this 5 years ago, well, actually 6, since this was released in 2009, this is actually a global smartphone back then. So, This thing is pretty much classic. It's got a 3.2 megapixel camera on the back with no flash. This is just a button, a mute button. So like if you're in a call, if you have to talk to someone else like in a room for a split second, hit that button and then like talk to the other person. You got a microphone right there. And oh yeah, there's another one down there, but it's kind of hard to see. About where my finger is there. So this is a USB mini charger. This one is kind of weird that it slants off at the bottom right. It's got a stylus, 3.5 millimeter headset jack. Lock button is on up here, over here, like on the old iPod Touches. Volume rockers. That's pretty much it, along with like answer button, the Windows button, this one back button, and the hang up button, along with the zoom. So yeah, this is pretty dull. So now this is the Galaxy S6. It's got a 16 megapixel camera on the back with a flash, and actually this can record in 4K, while that can only record in like 480 at 720. It has optical image stabilization, and this might sound this is pretty cool if you're Galaxy S6 owners. If you can see this, I'm not sure, but the optical image stabilization, I don't know if you know, but the camera actually moves. I'm not sure if you can see it. That's for the optical image stabilization. And let me just change this real quick to camera. You might be able to see it moving now. Alright, well, not much there. I'm actually using the Google Camera app. I downloaded it a long time ago. Well, I mean by long, like hours ago. So you got your flash above your heart rate monitor, and the camera protrudes out. It has two microphones, just like on the Touch Pro 2. One up there next to the IR blaster, and the other one is down there, right next to the charger port. It uses a USB 2.0 mini, well, USB 2.0, I guess you could say it, and a 3.5 millimeter speaker. Whereas on here, it's on the back, right between the camera lens. There are two. Lock button is actually on the side, so it's easier. Volume rockers are still on the same side. And that's pretty much it, except along with the home buttons and the two touch capacitive buttons. Now, since we overviewed it, I'm gonna go ahead and yeah. Now, since we got that out of the way, we'll go ahead and check internet speed.